guys, over here at Ski Shores, just wanted to show you some of what's out here at the lake. You sit right on the water, cold beer, burgers. I think they have some salad. And it's a great place. Off City Park Road, right in Austin, right on Lake Austin. Here we are meeting Rudy, photographer extraordinaire, working hard. I'm here with our fantastic photographer, Rudy Lara.
Hey, how's
Say
it going,
hello.
guys?
We're gonna learn all about his philosophy and some of his experiences taking fantastic real estate photos. So what do you think makes a great real estate photographer, Rudy?
For me, besides having the principles of, some basic architecture, principles, straight verticals, making sure you have the subject, which is the house or the room and frame, and some composition, what I like to focus on mainly is showcasing a room and walking through a house and making sure that that room captures the eye, and not too wide, something that's not too close, but something that's kind of in between, making sure you get all elements in a room or a house. It's pretty much my philosophy when it comes to it.
They feel like the photos were a little bit too nice for the property we're at, if that makes sense. And so they felt like either maybe the photos were edited a little bit, or, of course you only want to show the best parts of it to get
absolutely
people into the house.
Of course they're going to be edited. You're making marketing materials as, that's what I think is my job, is to make marketing materials, provide you with the best marketing materials for you to help sell the home. So as long as you have that, I'm happy. I've seen some crazy stuff with crazy Photoshop, and we don't get really too heavily in removing objects or, adding certain things. We do delineate away the eye and make it more capturing. We just want to make sure we have the best marketing materials possible.
As a listing agent, my job is to get the most money for the property. In order to do that, we want to get the most eyeballs on the listing online and attract the most people who want to rush over and see that property right away and immediately put in very high offers. So
one of your questions that you did have was, even in this hot market, why still have pictures? For me, again, that's touching on marketing materials, to provide you with the best marketing materials. I feel like if you, don't put in the time or work to have good marketing materials, which are pictures or photos of the house, you're leaving money on the table. You're also representing yourself as an agent. And saying, this is what I provide you, these are my services.
I always look at it like, whether it's, photography being one of the several aspects that we look at to really maximize the marketing, I want to, hit the market on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Tell me about one of your favorite homes that you've shot, and what made it so cool, and how did you capture it, with your photography that you think, kind of spoke to you, and use some of your creativity to show that home in its best light.
One in particular, it was on East 11th Street, and the cool thing about it, it was a house made for hosting, certainly, and it was on the east side. The best part of the house was a lot of the floor-to-ceiling windows face downtown, so anytime the sun set, you could see through your bedroom, through the master bedroom, through the master shower, and then the third floor was a rooftop deck. So, great for parties, great for entertaining. The house is flawless.
Do you adjust your photography style or angles based on the style of the home? Like, would a traditional home be shot different than a modern home?
I like to deal with lines, so I like to look at, a lot of leading lines where your eye is going to be shown. Some of the modern homes are, they're square, they're to the point. I like to shoot them at an angle and shoot them head on.
So how do you take a standard home, or what somebody might call a cookie cutter home, and make those photos interesting? How do you do that?
Well, there's actually there's a floor plan, and it's all around Austin, North Austin, East, whatever. It's the same floor plan, and I shoot it a little differently every time. There's some small details in the home that you can manipulate to help your photos better. But what I like to do is I like to help capture the room in itself, in its entirety, and not the entire floor. So that way, you know, people can see the setting, people can feel like it's their home or it's their kitchen, and not necessarily this is just a big room. So the staging helps with that a lot. Some of the kitchen appliances, the tile, just getting those right angles.
What parts of town are your favorites to do aerial photography of? Either of the homes, the neighborhoods, or maybe it's one of the lakes?
Definitely, I've been shooting a lot in Travis Heights and 78704. I think those are pretty much the coolest, just because you always have the city views downtown in the background, and especially in Westlake, or Lake Austin, I should say. There's some really cool hills, houses sitting in between them, and then you have the city in the distance. I did one of yours, and it felt like it wasn't too close to the water, but it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I gotta say, I thought those photos were fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Rudy, thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
We're gonna continue our beers. Let's have a little toast. Salud.
Salute.
And here's to more beautiful real estate photos.
So that's a little bit of Ski Shores. If you haven't been here, you gotta come check it out.